Hello and welcome back to another day where I show you everything that I eat and everything that I do to stay healthy and active. I'm really excited about today's video. I'm trying something new. So I've asked a few friends to give me 3 ingredients each that I'll be using for my meals. So I'm so excited to go ahead and get started. I've got my coffee going. Let me go ahead and show you breakfast. So breakfast is brought to us by my friend Angie. She is such a wonderful person. I can't say enough good things about her. She has given me pine nuts, sweet potato, and garlic to work with. So as soon as I think of pine nuts, I'm thinking pesto. So what I'm gonna make today is a tofu scramble with sweet potatoes, pesto, and roasted pine nuts. Here we are. So we have our sweet potatoes, our garlic, and our pine nuts. And all together we have made a tofu scramble with sweet potatoes, pesto, and toasted pine nuts. Delicious. Thanks, Angie, for these ingredients. I am so excited to have my breakfast, and I'll see you guys for lunch. Before I start lunch today, I forgot I have an appointment to go to. I am trying acupuncture. If you've done it before, let me know. I'm kind of scared. I haven't done it in a long time. But we're gonna take the train because it's snowing, which is beautiful, but it's like a 20-minute walk and I'm just not feeling it today. So let's hop on the train and get stabbed. I'm back and it's time for lunch. I have treated myself to a second coffee. I usually just have one a day, but today, with it being so snowy, feels like the perfect day for 2. So this is a cappuccino with almond milk and I'll be sipping it as I cook. And our lunch today is brought to us by my very good friend James. He is such a great person and he and I have become so close over the years. He has given me quite the challenge for lunch today. So he has given me black garlic, cactus leaf, and lotus root. I've never used any of these ingredients, but I think the lotus root is actually going to be the hardest because visually I find them to be absolutely repulsive. Like, grosses me out struggling to look at it. So cooking it is gonna be interesting. I don't know if anyone else has that thing with the holes where it just like makes you feel unsettled in your stomach, but that is what this does to me. I just think of things coming out of it. So to save myself some nausea, I've gotten these pre-sliced and I'm just gonna use a couple of them in my dish. So what I'm thinking I'm going to make today is a stir fry. I'm going to be using what I have left over for some white rice. I have some plant-based chicken that I'm going to cook with some teriyaki sauce. And then I'm going to use some kale and some green onions for a little pop of color and some extra green in there. So I'm really excited for this challenge. I think it's gonna be really good. So thanks a lot, James. And let's see what becomes of this.
Yum.
So I'm gonna start off by preparing my cactus leaf. So be careful handling this at home if you get one. I have been, ouch. That was not on purpose, but I have already been stabbed by the little tines. I do recommend using tongs to prepare it. So right off the bat, as I'm cutting into this, I can smell it. It's actually really sweet. I would say that, yeah, it kind of smells like a green bell pepper. I've also never used black garlic. This is a whole bunch of firsts for me. I know that it's really great for tofu scrambles. From what I understand, it has a really sulfuric quality to it. So I haven't even opened this. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a smell. Okay. This is gonna be great. Am I a little nervous? Yes, not gonna lie. I have no idea what to do with all of this, but we're just gonna throw it all together and somehow, some way, this is going to turn out delicious. All right, I have everything all prepped to go and I can hear my water boiling on the stove. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on our cactus. We're gonna boil that. I'm gonna go ahead and pan fry my lotus. And then I'll be adding in the chicken, the rice, and the kale. Okay, my cactus has been boiling for 10 minutes and my lotus root has been pan frying. I think I'm gonna take them out of the pan. I really have no idea if they're done yet or not. I just don't think I can look at them with the oil bubbles like another minute. It's grossing me out so much. But this is what they look like.
Wow.
So they have a really nice golden brown color. So I'm gonna take them out of the oil, sprinkle them with salt. Here is a good tip if you're ever frying anything. As soon as you take it out of the oil, sprinkle salt on it and it'll really stick to it. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna rinse out my cactus. I'm gonna take out my lotus root and sprinkle it with salt. And then we're gonna get started on the chicken and rice. Well, here we are. We have our stir fry with the cactus, black garlic, and lotus roots. It smells great. I'm really excited. I'm so put off by those lotus roots, but let's go ahead and just like take a bite of one and see how that is. That's not bad. Probably could use more seasoning, but I don't know what it's supposed to taste like. It's not terrible. I will eat it. I just might slice it smaller so I don't have to look at it. Let's try some cactus. The cactus is really good. It does taste kind of like green pepper, but sweeter somehow. yeah, I kind of like it. It's pretty good. Altogether, the flavors are good. Everything is nice with the rice. Everything is nice with the kale and the chicken. So yeah, I'd say this was pretty successful. So thanks so much, James, for your ingredient suggestions.
My afternoon snack was just for me. This was so delicious. Please remember, of course, to take your vitamins.
Well, it's time to get started on dinner, and dinner is brought to us by my very good friend Kathleen. Kathleen and I have been friends since we were kids, and she has just been such a light in my life. Kathleen has given me the ingredients of kidney beans, creamed corn, and parsnips. Now, I've never used parsnips before. I kind of thought they looked more like turnips and less like carrots, but if you play Stardew Valley, which I'm a huge fan of, parsnips are the first plant that you get, your first seeds. And as far as creamed corn goes, I don't think I've had it in probably a decade. So I'm looking forward to kind of playing around with what that looks like. So when I got these ingredients, I was just thinking very American flavors. Something about it makes me think of mashed potatoes and barbecue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some mashed potatoes. I'm going to do a mashed potato creamed corn. I am going to do the parsnips two ways. So I am going to roast half of them with some carrots and boil the other half of them with the potatoes for mash. Then I'm going to do some barbecue tofu from the other half of the block of tofu from this morning. So I'm really excited to go ahead and get started. I am going to start off by marinating my tofu, and then we'll chop our veggies to get them ready for roasting. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this in the oven. I have it set to 400 degrees, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get my potatoes and parsnips boiling in salted water on the stove. Alright, so here is my final dish for the evening. I have my parsnips two ways. I have them roasted and in my mash. I have my creamed corn in the mashed potatoes parsnip mixture, and then I have my kidney beans here on the side. I did add some hot sauce at the last minute here, so let's go ahead and try this out. That is really good. The parsnips and the creamed corn add a really nice sweet note. The mashed potatoes are savory, and so is the tofu. And then the kidney beans add that kind of earthy flavor. Really, really good. I'm so excited to finish this up. This was just so good. So I just want to say a huge shout out to my friends Angie, James, and Kathleen for helping me make this video today. Thank you for all of your fun suggestions. I had a lot of fun trying out some new foods and just trying out some new ways to make them. If you like this kind of video, please let me know in the comments down below and I'll make another one similar to it. And in the meantime, this is going to be it for me tonight. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!